Today I'd like to make a video on how to quickly trace and transfer an image to another sheet of paper using a sheet of tracing paper. Okay, alright, so once you know what you want to trace, all you have to do is make sure that you are using a pencil. So I'm using an ebony pencil, which is a pretty dark, it's a soft and a dark pencil. You could use a mechanical pencil, but I feel like the lead is sort of too small and it might break on you too much. So just use a regular yellow pencil, or if you have any of the 4B or 6B pencils, those will work really well too. Okay, so what you want to do is take your sheet of tracing paper, and it's optional if you want to use a piece of blue tape to hold it down while you're tracing it. Okay, so I'll just do that to show you. And I'm just going to trace this cross contour line drawing we did. I think we did this last week. I'm just going to use that as the thing that I want to trace and transfer to another sheet of paper here. Okay, so all I'm doing is tracing over the contour lines. Okay, this is the side with the pencil. Okay, on this side there's no pencil, but you can see through, because it's tracing paper, you can see through it and you can see my lines clearly. Okay, so what you want to do when you want to transfer it to another sheet of paper is, there's a couple of things. Okay, so if you wanted to transfer like this, right, you guys see the little stem, and you want the stem to be going in this direction, you have to do an extra step, which is to flip this over. This is like my practice paper, or if I want to use another sheet of paper, I don't want to dirty my paper, okay, I can switch to maybe I use the back of my notepad, or if I have like an extra sheet of just whatever paper, I can use that too. So I'm just going to use an extra sheet of paper. Okay, so this is the side I have pencil on. I flipped it over, and now I'm just going to trace over my lines, and I'm going to try to be careful, and I'm still using pencil. You want to use pencil the whole way through. Okay, don't rush, just take your time. Okay, make sure that you're tracing everything sort of as close or exact as you can. Okay, now you'll notice if I move this, it transferred, right? It's working like this stuff that they used to call carbon paper. So it transferred it, but the problem with this transfer is that the little stem is not going in the direction I want it to go in, right? So I'm not going to use that. Now I'm going to actually, now that I have pencil on this side, pencil on this side, now I can decide which side I want to use, and I want it to look like that, right? So you can either trace over this, okay, just exactly as we did. And another thing that you can do if you don't want to trace is you can use the back of a pencil, especially one that doesn't have an eraser, or a chopstick or a popsicle stick, and you can rub. And if you rub this, right, it's gonna smear on this side, but on the other side, it's gonna transfer. See? So I'll just show you that. And sometimes you want that instead of just tracing over the lines. I mean, whatever. If I had like a lot of little baby details right here, I would probably do the rubbing. That way I don't have to redraw everything. Okay? Alright, so just... Now, because I'm using a really dark pencil, this ebony pencil, Prismacolor ebony pencil, it's going to transfer pretty well. But if I was using like a yellow pencil, it might not transfer as well. And I would probably, once I was done, okay, see how it transfers? Once I was done, I would probably have to go back and darken any lines I need to darken. So that is trace and transfer.